This video will show you how to create quizzes in Academy. An Academy quiz lets you ask participants a range of multiple choice questions to assess one or more capabilities. Quizzes include features like question pooling, attempt management, and multiple outcomes. If you have a Guru Pro license, you can also build quizzes in Guru Pro and publish them in your Academy program, but today we'll focus on creating quizzes directly in Academy. To create a quiz, add a new content item and select Assessments, then Quiz. This opens the quiz builder with several tabs to configure. The Settings tab contains the main configuration for your quiz. The title and description will appear on your program content page. For the completion requirement, you've got three options. Summative means the quiz score contributes to the participant's overall program through the gradebook. This option only appears if you've enabled the gradebook for your program. Required formative means the quiz is required to complete the program but doesn't contribute to the overall score. And optional formative means the quiz isn't required for program completion. If learners must pass this assessment in order to successfully complete the program, turn on the toggle Must Pass to complete. Assessment type has two options. Quiz allows only multiple choice questions that are marked automatically. Assessment allows both multiple choice and short answer questions. The multiple choice questions are marked automatically, and short response questions will need to be marked by a human. For learner attempts, you can choose unlimited until passed, where learners can reattempt as many times as needed. Single attempt gives learners just one try, and limited number of attempts lets you specify how many attempts the learner gets. Resume rules determine what happens if a learner exits partway through. Resume from next question lets them continue where they left off. Start new attempt will require them to start from the beginning. If you toggle on group questions by topic area, your quiz will have multiple topics. You can also use topics to present scenarios or case studies before asking related questions. Pass assessment requires learners to meet the score benchmark across the entire quiz. Pass each topic and pass assessment requires them to pass both the overall quiz and each individual topic. Pass each topic requires passing each topic individually to pass the quiz as a whole. The Introduction tab lets you set instructions that display before the quiz starts. Academy provides some default instructions for each option, which you can modify as needed. These instructions appear on the first screen that learners see. Be sure to turn off any instructions that aren't relevant to your quiz. If your quiz includes questions across a range of topics, you may wish to map your questions to these topics. For each topic, set the topic title that displays to learners. Question pooling randomizes the questions asked. You might create 10 questions but only ask 5, with the 5 questions randomly selected for each learner. Number asked sets how many questions to ask in this topic. If question pooling is disabled, this will equal the number of total questions in the topic. Points per question lets you weight questions in one topic more heavily than the other. The Questions tab is where you add your actual questions. Multiple choice select 1 means there's only one correct option. Multiple choice select many requires learners to find multiple correct options to be marked correct. There's no partial credit for finding some, but not all of the correct answers. If you enable the case study option, you can add text, images, and resources to the topic and ask questions about that content. The case study information is displayed above each question in that topic. In the Grading tab, set the successful and unsuccessful outcomes for your quiz. You can have multiple successful outcomes like exceeds expectations and pass, but only one unsuccessful outcome. For each outcome, add a title, set the points needed to achieve it, and write feedback for learners who reach that outcome. The Final tab controls what learners see after completing the quiz. Show overall outcome and score to the learner can be set to on completion to display the learner's outcome and score when they finish. Show topic outcomes to learner can be changed to on completion to always show topic outcomes, or if passed, to only show them when the learner passes. Show question outcomes to learner has several options. On completion always shows question outcomes. Question outcome only shows whether each question was correct or incorrect. Question response details show both the learner's answer and the correct answer. If passed, shows question outcomes only for successful attempts. And finally, hide outcome prevents learners from seeing individual question results. Once you've completed your quiz setup, you can preview it from the Program Edit screen to test how it works. A critical point: after learners have accessed your program and started submitting quiz attempts, you can no longer edit most quiz settings. Make sure everything is configured correctly before you let learners start to complete the quiz. That covers the essentials of creating quizzes in Academy.